Okay.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Great, thank you.
Doing well.
Yes, it's
After your
very
virtual
different.
CES, yeah. Yeah, I was telling some of the other folks at Compass Secure that a lot of times when you're at the booth, you're able to like grab people and show them stuff, but here it's like you're doing a lot more cold calling and like, hey, check us out. So exactly, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yep,
Thank you for taking the time. And so this is Adam Lowe. He's the Chief Innovation Officer.
hey,
And he can walk you through some of the highlights of what we launched today. And then if you have questions, feel free to kind of jump in and ask them.
sure. Great, great. Well, I'm sure that you're aware of the UK that announcement that hit the market this morning or late last night that dumped the market a bit. But as they say, right, hodl and move on. So you just hold and keep on going. Sure. So to give a brief overview of Arculus and a background on the company, I guess I'll start with a background on the company. So Arculus is a brand for a company called Compo Secure. So Compo has deep expertise in the fintech and banking space. So you've probably seen our products, but not known it's our product. So if you have a metal card, say from American Express or Chase, Revolut, and 26, any of those brands, we make the metal cards for them. So platinum card floating out there is our baby, et cetera. So we have a deep background in banking and the security and intellectual property around that, as well as government ID. So we kind of know our stuff when it comes to security and security controllers. Uh, so I had a personal interest in cryptocurrency, probably for a lot of the same reasons you do. Just the independence of it, the fact that it's inflation resistant. You can be really independent. It's not reliant on the government. All those reasons, I was personally really interested in crypto, and I really wanted to bring that product to the company. So the company gave me some space and let me create Arculus.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. So then, in terms of the regulations, is there types of certificates you guys had to get, and will this be available to use in the U.S.? I saw you guys are launching the app quarter 1 of this year, and then also be ready to use quarter 2.
Yep, absolutely. So it will be available in the U.S. Um, we are planning on that launch schedule. So the company maintains a whole list of security certificates because we produce credit cards.
Okay.
So they have something called PCI compliance. Essentially, it means we adhere to a whole bunch of security protocols because we produce cards for the credit card market.
Awesome.
Um, and the cards will be produced here in the U.S. Actually in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. That's great. And how exactly will the card work with the conversion process?
Sure. So I can fire up my screen. Would you like to see a quick demo?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. It's always fun running 2 Zoom accounts at the same time.
Of course.
So bear with me.
I had to do lots of testing to make sure everything works.
Yeah. All right. Come on, share.
Yeah, I got lots of friends invested in Stellar and XRP this year, so I was happy to see that those are some of the coins available with your card.
Yep, absolutely. So it's not letting me want to share on my phone at the moment. We shared it earlier today. All right, let me reboot my phone.
Definitely.
We will. sharing in a moment. So to talk to it while I get my phone rebooted here, essentially the platform does three functions, right? It stores your keys in a secure element that sits on the card. So in a lot of ways, like I'm sure you probably have like a ledger or Trezor or something.
Yes, I use the ledger currently.
Okay. So in that sense, it kind of competes with Ledger, but what we tried to identify was the pain points associated with product like Ledger.
Mm-hmm.
So, the whole clicking through all those submenus to put in your PIN,
Oh
and
yeah,
like, it's
20 of
not,
them.
yeah, it's not fun, right?
Yeah.
So when you use the Arculus platform, essentially you just tap the card to the back of the phone.
Okay.
So the platform uses true three-factor authentication. So the concept around 3FA is something you know, so that's your PIN, something you are, so that's your biometric, whether it's face recognition on an iPhone or fingerprint on an Android, and something you have, right? So those are the three independent factors of three-factor authentication.
Wonderful. Yeah, that was one of my questions. So you need all three in. Oh, there's my doggy. You need. She had
poor
surgery, so she's gonna roam around. So you need the bio, the contact of the phone, and also your PIN in order to use the card.
Yes, if the phone does not have bio equipped, you can do 2FA, so you can do the PIN plus the card.
Okay, perfect.
Now, the magic in the card is that when you first get your card and you set it up with your wallet, your keys are generated in that secure element on the card. So your keys, your private keys, never leave the card, are completely air-gapped, and are never exposed to anything except when they communicate to the phone app over a secure NFC channel.
Perfect.
So in that sense, your keys are ultra secure. And even a ledger, right? If you were to recharge your ledger in, say, an airport USB charging station, you might as well throw the ledger away, right? Because you could possibly expose it to malware. And I'm not sure everybody gets that, or, you can easily make that mistake accidentally, right? You plug it in once and you don't think about it, and now you have a malware risk.
Oh, definitely.
Whereas the card, there is no charging. It's permanently air gapped.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it lives in that one scenario, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm always afraid of that. I have a special computer just for my ledger, just to make sure that nothing was to get breached or hacked. And then essentially, would the end consumer be able to use this card and make a purchase at any POS system, or do you need to transfer the funds still? How will that work, and is there any fees associated with that?
Sure. So we, on our first go, wanted to create a true kind of vault-like scenario. So you cannot transact at a point of sale terminal because, again, if you're tapping a point of sale or dipping at point of sale, you're kind of no longer air-gapped. You're exposed to the broader network. Now, it's a very secure network, but you are exposed. So we wanted to create that ultra secure scenario where there's no exposure to outside networks.
Okay.
You can go on our phone platform crypto to crypto. So you could swap Bitcoin for Ethereum, Stellar, or one of the other coins we talked about. And if you just want to buy more crypto, or you want to sell some of it, you can go fiat to crypto. So you can go US dollar to more Bitcoin. We're partnering with Simplex, so we're not a registered FI, so we're not allowed to sell crypto.
Okay.
But Simplex is our liquidity provider.
Oh, okay.
And so
That's
on
great.
the screen, you're essentially able to hit exchange and it'll go.
Perfect.
So since my other phone's not cooperating a lot, why don't I share the deck, and you can see some screenshots.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Okay, so you should see our deck there.
Yes.
All right, so I'll skip past a lot of the things I talked to. You can see a nice shot of the card there. So here's the day mode of what Arculus looks like. So of course, it has the day mode and the dark mode, so it can be kind of white background or black background if you prefer. So you can see all your currency there. It looks like a traditional wallet. You can send or receive. You can see your history, and you have kind of the typical send and receive buttons and everything that you would expect in a traditional wallet.
Oh, perfect. Love the design too. Looks really simple and easy to use.
Thank you. And then I really we spent a lot of time thinking about this exchange screen, and it looks simple, and that's because it's designed to be, right? So, if you look here, you essentially have an input and an output. Like, I want to start with Bitcoin and end in dollars, or I want to start with Ethereum and end in Bitcoin, right? You have an input and an output. And once you decide that, you hit go, you enter your PIN, your card is already opened with your biometric, and you tap the back of the card to the phone, and boom, your funds are sent or exchanged.
Perfect.
So we really wanted to make that just as easy to use as possible. Whereas some of the other devices are really challenging to use, that's what we were trying to solve.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks very clean and easy to use. I'm excited for the launch to actually get my hands on this. And so then for the coins that are available, one of my other questions was, what's the plan to expand to get more coins on the exchange? And also, how do you select what coins will be available?
Sure. So there were a couple limitations on the coins.
Yes.
So for the exchange, it's a little bit broader than the purchase, and that has to do with our partners. So basically, if it's available for purchase on Simplex, that limits the purchase from dollars. For the exchange, it's a bit broader, and that's limited by our exchange partner. But we're very open, especially if our customers pick something exotic or they're really passionate about it. We'll try our best to get it on the product.
Okay.
But actually, just adding it into the wallet for the most part's not that hard.
Yeah.
We tried to pick the top coins by both market cap and by trading volume. So essentially the things that are worth the most and the things that are most popular.
Yeah, you
So
do have the most essential ones on there, which is very important for a lot of people that have cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I tried to make sure, the big stable coins were on there too. A lot of the ERC20 tokens, the main coins. There's a few exotic things I'd like to see on there just because they're a personal interest to me. Like, I think Filecoin is a really cool coin. I'm not sure it's going to go, but I just think intellectually it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I'd love to get it there.
Well, we'll see though.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's see. So then, I guess my last question will be, is it compatible with other exchanges or cold storage wallets?
So it's compatible with any device that can do an on-chain transaction. So as long as you can provide Arculus with the address, you can send it to it.
Oh, wonderful. That's fantastic. Perfect. Well, I think we got a really good start of some information, and I definitely have some friends that are already interested in this, so thank you for taking the time to have an interview and setting it up, Wes. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Did you have a chance to look at the video that I sent you?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I did check out the video and all the press releases, so thank you for providing that. I was very intrigued just seeing the website with the card. I'm like, what is this? Like, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Well,
so what's your CES coverage plans, Vanessa? Are you doing a roundup, or are you doing individual stories, or what's your plan?
I'm doing individual meetings. So I have a background in tech, and I was a buyer for Best Baby. Basically covered robotics, baby accessory, and bringing that stuff to market because there were new categories. And with the crypto space launching a couple years ago, it was really small. There wasn't really a lot available. So this year now I'm independent now that my contract's up. So I'm covering all cryptocurrency, especially people last year that aren't here this year. So doing some other non-CES interviews, gaming, accessories, and like lifestyle products.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked out your Twitch channel and other channels, so it's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm relaunching 2 weeks ago, so a lot has been going on just to get everything up and going again and edited, but I'm excited to be here. I get all my friends to buying cryptocurrency, so I'm very passionate about the space, and I believe that this is the future, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need more products like this to be able to spend our money, especially now that the market's going to be going up soon in Q1 and Q2, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to try to make crypto more accessible but safe for people. Like, that's my mission.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's very key. Like, I primarily use Coinbase, and well, Binance is changing too for the U.S. just because we're a little bit behind on the regulations, but once that gets going, I think it's going to be very easy for everybody to have a crypto wallet and be able to use it easy, because there's still a lot of confusion. So hoping to make some more videos and get more people in the space.
Awesome. Be happy to contribute and help.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
Yeah, let us know if you need anything else.
Soon, and if there's anything new that comes out, feel free to send it my way. Be happy to share the information.
Awesome. Will
Awesome.
do. Thanks, Vanessa.
Thank you. Have a great CES, guys.
All right. See ya.
Sure.
All right, bye. All right, guys, you had it. That was Arculus. I will be playing their trailer video right now for you guys, so you could check it out. Because I did not get to play this in the beginning, so here is never before seen content. Here we go. You need all three to make it work. Alright guys, there you have it. There is Arculus. It premiered today. So this is all new information for the crypto space, but this is coming to the United States. The app will be available to download. I believe the press release said February of Q1, then Q2. It'll be ready to use and get on the waiting list to purchase the card. I will be following up with these guys to post more content of when it's available and hopefully get my hands on one very soon. I cannot flip the camera around to show you guys because my camera will not work with Zoom and Streamlabs at the same time. But I will be on later tonight for gaming. I do have some other meetings lined up for CES, but a lot of meetings will be extending all the way to mid-February as the show is virtual. Thank you so much for checking this out. I will be editing the video for YouTube to post that later. I'm a bobo and muted the beginning of the meeting, so hopefully you guys didn't miss too much of that. But you could see that this space is expanding at CES. I believe we are in the 3rd year for cryptocurrency and lots of regulations. The US and England have some new news today, but it will be available for consumers to use. So keep buying cryptocurrency. Don't let some people scare you. A lot of these coins are not going away, and it's only just the beginning. Crypto, gold, silver, it is all very valuable, and this is the future, and this will be bigger than the internet. But thank you guys for watching. Again, share this with your friends as it's completely new. This is the first day they're launching this information, so I'm very blessed to be able to interview these guys, and they have some great things happening for us to help us spend our earnings. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will again be on later for some gaming. All right, bye.